Hello, People's of Earth. This is Skyloft Knight, and this was my first attempt at a. Hold on. Focusing on that. This is my first attempt at drawing a headshot. See if I was ready to do a video, and it looks pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of sketchy. And by sketchy, I mean sketched. So let's get a new, fresh sheet of paper. And I don't know if my light's good enough. I got a new light bulb, but it's not really. There we go. But can you see the drawing? No, you have to focus in on that. Hold on. Oops, I have to come from this side. Lock it on there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can see it. So, yeah. So first, we're going to draw a circle, and I normally use the bottom of my custom mug that I made, Sky, and Nintendo controller, for the circle part, because it's a perfect circle. So just find something round, trace, and then if I'm using a smaller heads, I use this little used up tape roll from one of those little tape dispensers. So, oops, sorry. Get that circle in there, trace it all the way around, because it's almost impossible, if not impossible, to draw a perfect circle just by memory. So, there we go. It's kind of off to the side a little bit, but that's good. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. My head's in the way. Dang it. I broke my lamp, so I have to use this. It's kind of lame, because that lamp was like everything to this desk. And I just cleaned it up too. That's why I don't have that little lap desk thing anymore. I got a bunch of space now. So, okay. Let's draw the front of the face. So the front of the face is going to curve in a little bit. Like that, going out. And then it's going to come to a point. And then you're going to curve it in. Like this, like if you're just drawing the front of a face. But this time you're going to curve it out a little bit. It's not enough. There we go. For the chin. And obviously the circle's not going to be like a main guideline. It's just so that way I know how big the head's going to be. And then you're going to follow that line all the way out to the head. And you're going to curve it out the same way you curved this one in, but the opposite direction. And now for the guidelines for the eyes. So let's do the neck first. You start like right below the line, and then right in between the chin for a classic, or not classic, but semi-realistic neck, because, you know, anime anatomy is something else, alright. So, yep, get that. That neck in there. Shade that in. There we go. Still kind of sketchy like the other one, but, you know, it still works. So you're going to draw one line at this right here, that little thing that pokes out, the nose-ish area, the cheek, I guess it's the cheek. So try and make it as straight as possible. Start right there for the first line, and the second line is going to be right around here, that little curve up to the forehead. I don't know why, but I always make these lines longer than the bottom ones. And it's also going to be curved in a little bit because the face is turning, or slanted in, I mean. So if these kept going, they'd eventually cross. At least I think. They're really, really, really similar. Or you could always just slap it right here and just go for the straight line. Oh yeah, and then this one's going to be less ruler-like and just rounded. And that's obviously where the nose is going to be. And so now, let's do the ear really quick. The ear is going to be right about here. Very large. I don't think ears are this large, but you know, So it's going to start at the bottom of that line, and it's going to barely go above this line. And it should meet up, like, right here is where it should start. Like, about a centimeter in between the, or a millimeter, is that, no, it's about a centimeter. Hold on. Yeah, about a centimeter. So a centimeter between this line and the back of the head is where the ear is going to start. And then just carve out the lobe. And then, so yeah, I start right here. So to make like, I don't think you can see that. I'm going to erase all the guidelines so that way you can see better. So, there we go. So there's the ear. Erase. Oh. So the ear starts right there. So you're going to sort of trace out like that part of the ear. And then you're going to go in with a little mountain lump thing. And then you're going to come back around like this. The little kidney or jelly bean or there, jelly belly. And then you're just going to shade that in. There you go. That's the ear. So next is the nose. This is going to be pretty simple. It's just a line here, a line here, and a line here. Actually, we're drawing a bigger face, so let's give him a bigger nose. And then just try and shade it in like a little triangle, like a little animal nose. And then make sure that you can tell that that's a nostril and not some weird birthmark. And next we're going to do the mouth. Actually, we should probably do the eyes. And I'm not going to do eyes from the last video. Or actually, I will. I'm going to do those shonen eyes, but I'm going to make them a little more straight and squinted. There we go. There we go. So you gotta make this one smaller than this one, so it gives that feel of his head being turned. There we go. And then he's looking over here, and his eyes are kind of 1/3 cut off. That way he looks like he's squinting. There we go. That outline, make him as even as possible. Shade that in. And get that highlight. Or if we're doing really shonen, you can make like a square highlight. So it looks more, or one of those highlights that goes outside of the eye into the, or outside of the iris into the actual eye. And then we're just gonna trace that line and shade it in. We're not gonna color in the pupil this time, just to give it that like serious kind of look. I don't know. It looks serious to me. Then eyebrows. So yeah. And what should I make his mouth look like? I think I'm gonna give him that. No, whoa, that's way too big. And way too off. Not enough. The mouth starts right about there. There we go. Whoops. And then that one little sharp tooth is going to go back here because that's one of the molars clamping down. And then it's going to curve in because he's turning. And this one's going to be over this one so it doesn't look like he has an underbite. And give him the chin. shade his face in. Shade the top of the nose a little bit. Color in the eyebrows. And I don't even think you can see this on camera, so I'm going to ink it in. You can go back after you. Oh, I guess sort of you can see it when my head's not in the way, which it really isn't most of the times. Only when I try to look in at the camera. Like that. Can you see it? If I focus. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's dark, but you can still see it. Alright, now let's go with the hair. Let's give him some... What should we give him? Oh, I know. Some pretty lazy, long hair. Let's kind of drift it off to the side. Give him a little emo haircut. Why not? Then you're gonna start up here and go right through the ear. There we go. Actually, this first one's gonna be a little higher. Then like this. There we go. Then my little signature highlight claw thing. And yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna ink that right now in time lapse, and then, well, actually let's pan out a little bit so that we can see better. I'm gonna ink it and then sign it and then end the video. So yeah, this little part's gonna be in time lapse. So there you have it. That is a headshot. So let's actually headshots. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and put in the comments what you think I should draw next. I am going to be uploading a new video soon, other than this one. So look forward to that. And as for the art battle, vote me because I'm better than Legend of Otaku, and I will defeat him. So yeah, guess that's it. So yeah, peace out.